Is there a way to create a child's Apple ID without providing an actual date of birth?
In this video, we'll discuss the possibility of creating a child's Apple ID without providing an actual date of birth and the potential consequences of doing so.
Why does Apple require a date of birth for a child's Apple ID?
Apple requires a date of birth when creating an Apple ID to comply with age restrictions and privacy regulations, such as the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, COPPA, in the United States. By providing an accurate date of birth, Apple can ensure that they are offering appropriate content and services for a user's age group.
Can I create a child's Apple ID without providing an actual date of birth?
Technically, it is possible to provide a false date of birth when creating an Apple ID. However, doing so is not recommended for several reasons. 1. It violates Apple's terms of service, which could result in account suspension or termination. 2. It could expose your child to age-inappropriate content or services. 3. It could prevent your child from using some age-specific features, such as Ask to Buy or screen time.
What are the alternatives to providing an actual date of birth?
If you're concerned about sharing your child's real date of birth, you can consider 1. Creating a family sharing group. This allows you to create an Apple ID for your child under your supervision, while still providing an accurate date of birth. 2. Using a close approximation of the date of birth. This may provide some privacy while still keeping your child within their appropriate age group. However, keep in mind that providing a false or inaccurate date of birth can still have consequences, as mentioned in Section 2.
How can I monitor and control my child's Apple ID usage?
To ensure your child's safety and privacy while using their Apple ID, you can 1. Enable family sharing and use the Ask to Buy feature, which allows you to approve or decline app and content purchases. 2. Set up screen time to monitor and limit your child's device usage. 3. Use privacy settings to control which apps can access your child's personal information. While it is possible to create a child's Apple ID without providing an actual date of birth, it is not recommended due to potential consequences and violations of Apple's terms of service. Instead, consider using family sharing and other parental controls to ensure your child has a safe and age-appropriate experience with their Apple ID.